Welcome to Mystic Dragonfly Garden. My name is Christy, and today we are going to plant a blue rug juniper. I am in this area of my garden that I call Mad Hatter Hideaway. I named this spot Mad Hatter Hideaway because I have all of these really cute Alice in Wonderland yard art pieces that I ordered from Real Steel. They are a company out of Texas, and quite a few of my metal yard art pieces have come from them. So they came out with this line, this Alice in Wonderland collection. I believe it was last year. Alice in Wonderland it was one of my favorite Disney movies, and so they were having a sale of some sort, and I had to get all of them. So this has now been dubbed as Mad Hatter Hideaway. Now, I would love to tell you that this garden is always neat and pristine and organized and put together, but honestly, it is not. I haven't even begun to show you the mayhem of this garden, which I will, because I think it's important to be realistic. I think it's important that we all feel like we can garden together, and no, our gardens are not always perfect. So this area is actually one of my newest garden spots, and I got one side completed probably early spring, and the other side is left to be done. So this side is the one that is finished, and I have annuals and not annuals. I have perennials and evergreens in here. Here is one of the Blue Rug Junipers that is on this side. That is, I don't know, something that needs to be cleaned up. We have a blush Nandina, and this was one of my experiments. I planted a eucalyptus in a pot, which is living in the garage right now, and this eucalyptus in the ground, which apparently in our zone it is still happy. We have a Yuletide camellia. It has a beautiful red flower, and I put a ribbon of hostas through here, which obviously are dormant. And then one of my favorite purchases, this Snow Sprite evergreen. Now this side is a mess. Here is where we are going to put this Blue Rug Juniper. What I had over here didn't make it for some reason, so we are replacing the one that didn't make it with this guy right here. I mentioned when I was at the box store looking at the pumpkins that I like to let pumpkins compost in place and then wait to see if they volunteer themselves. So this is one of our pumpkins. I actually had pumpkins compost here last year, and this was a huge pumpkin patch this summer, which was a lot of fun. So this is one left over from this pumpkin patch, and maybe we'll get some volunteers again this year. Now here we have mayhem in the garden. I did not get around to mulching this earlier this spring. You can see I have got some sheet mulch. I have a abundance of cardboard available to me, and so I need to put some more pieces down here, but then I need to cover this up with mulch. This is my idea of having chickens right now. They are enjoying another pumpkin that is composting in place, but these are my free-range chickens. Now here in the foothills of North Carolina, Zone 7B, we have red clay soil. Some of my beds have been established long enough that I do not have to amend the soil when I plant. However, most of it I do still amend when I plant it. One, because it is still red clay soil, and two, because my nemesis in the garden are voles. Oh my goodness, the voles. I feel like I need to import a community of black snakes to live in my yard to take care of this vole pressure, because it is horrific. What I mix together when I plant in the ground is this Daddy Pete's Plant Pleaser Pete's Planting Mix. Of course, I add my Biotone starter fertilizer. And then my secret weapon is this Permateal aeration and drainage stuff, which is like little pebbles. So not only do I get good drainage, but the voles don't like it, and it really does help. It even says on the bag, discourages voles, and I can vouch for that. It definitely makes a huge difference. Here at Mystic Dragonfly Garden, we go old school. We use a spade, and we dig the hole with the spade and muscle. Well, the Blue Rug Juniper is in the ground, and we freshened up the mulch over the rest of the bed and finished laying out our sheet mulch, and then covered this side of the bed with mulch. And this area is ready to go for spring. Well, that is the end of today's projects. We're about an hour or so from sunset, so the temperature is dropping and I'm getting cold. For the love of dirt, get outside, enjoy what nature has to offer. Don't forget to subscribe. My goal is 1975 subscribers, celebrating 50 years by the time my birthday rolls around in March. Thank you for subscribing. See you next time.